What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Brian, back here with some more Multiversus content. If you didn't catch my last video, I talked about my top 10 joke characters for the game. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check it out right here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into the content. With Rifts being introduced into Multiversus as the arcade mode / classic mode of this game, and just to give you a little bit more detail for those who don't know, Rifts is going to be the PvE mode of this game that has all sorts of different campaigns where players go through different nodes traveling the multiverse. And since I haven't seen many people speculate on ideas for this, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling. Today's boss concept is Starro the Conqueror. For those unfamiliar with Starro's game, Starro the Conqueror is an alien starfish from the DC universe whose first appearance was actually in JLA1, the first Justice League of America comic. You know, that same Justice League that just casually has Batman teaming up with Superman and Wonder Woman to stop universal, multiversal, world-ending threats like Brainiac, Darkseid, the Anti-Monitor, you know, that Justice League. And as far as powers go, Starro has mind control via the star spores, the ability to project spores, super strength, he can also fly, telepathy, and able to regenerate. I could have swore he could also shoot psychic energy beams out of his eyes, but from the brief research I've seen, I haven't come across anything like that, so we're just gonna leave that out for now. But I will be using it for a Multiversus original boss moveset. Speaking of boss moveset, let's get into his concept and how you would fight against him. To start off, I would imagine Starro as this huge hulking figure who's bigger than the stage itself. He would start on the right side of the stage, but will periodically move behind the stage for invulnerable attacks and vulnerable attacks, and then towards the center to allow you to fight him directly. Throughout the course of the fight, he would get smaller and smaller as you deplete his HP, as he loses more and more control over the characters he's put spores over throughout the multiverse. To put it briefly, playing the Starro campaign will be about stopping him from conquering the universe and putting a spore on every single living being that lives in the multiverse. Throughout certain phases of Starro's boss fight, you would have to fight multiverse characters with Starro spores on their faces. Defeating these characters gives you a chance to have an extra ally during the fight while you try to stop Starro from conquering your world. Starting in phase 1, Starro would send his minions to come fight you. Knocking the spores off of these characters' heads will weaken Starro, allowing you to fight him on the right side of the stage. When you do enough damage, you'll move into the next phase, phase 2. In this phase, Starro is behind the stage, and he'll begin to slam the ground with each of his arms. You'll have to dodge or parry these attacks as they shake the ground. When Starro is in this phase and he slams his tentacle on the ground, periodically it will get stuck due to the stuck suckers, and you'll be able to start hitting the tentacle, making it weaker. Starro will also shoot spores into the air that will fall periodically onto the stage that you will also need to either destroy or dodge. Destroying the Starro spores will also make Starro weaker, so keep that in mind. If a Starro spore falls on your face, you will briefly be mind controlled and you'll have to button mash out of it. Be careful, as soon as that happens, you will be attacked by Starro and he'll move you into the direction of his attack. Also, if you're playing with a teammate, you will automatically try to attack your teammate if you're possessed by a Starro spore. Going into phase 3, Starro starts to mix it up a little bit. He'll start calling his spores in different ways, like channeling them to fly across the screen horizontally left or right, in which case you'd either have to parry or dodge. Starro will also begin to periodically shoot psionic lasers, and the smaller he gets, the more lasers he starts to shoot, so you'll have to dodge and parry these attacks and get out the way as they'll be flying around randomly. The lasers that Starro will shoot from his eye will come down vertically as well as horizontally. Starro will also spawn one last hero to do his dirty work, and this hero will be buffed out the wazoo with insane perks like extra knockback, double the knockback, extra tanking, ultimate tanking, and probably heal or something like that depending on the difficulty. Upon defeating Starro, he will explode. And fall onto the ground. As far as an award for defeating Starro, you will get a skin of the character you played as, but with a Starro spur on his face. So for instance, if you beat Starro with Shaggy, you get a Shaggy skin that has Starro on his face. A Starro knockout animation will also be available, as well as a title and perks that have to do with rifts. I can also see them selling us a voice announcer pack and a skin pack for Starro, like having Superman with the huge Starro star around his body. With that being said, that's all I have for you all today. If you guys enjoyed my content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below any ideas you have for potential boss fights or video ideas. Thank you. Peace.